Hey guys, Mr. Morales. I've got a nice video for you today. It's just map. Okay, so the first thing I need you to do is I need you guys to get a blank piece of paper, or it can be notebook paper, that's fine. And I need you to get a pencil, okay? So, once you do that, come back. Let me give you a second. Okay, so today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you how to create your own map, all right? So I have all the instructions laid out, but we're gonna go through them together, okay? And then that's your assignment, going through these instructions together, okay? So the first thing, number one, it says Trace, Texas. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not grading on how great it looks, anything like that. All I wanna see is that you gave an attempt at tracing Texas, okay? Mine looks great, but, you know, I'm awesome. So that's just why. Sorry. No, just kidding. I traced mine because that's the instructions, right? Trace it. But you don't have to. If you have to freehand it, that's okay, as long as it kind of looks like Texas, right? So, number two, create your legend. Now, it can be somewhere on your paper. Usually it's either in the top corner or the bottom corner. And because I'm tall, it's going to be in the top corner. And I'm going to write legend. Legend, okay? So, doesn't have to be, it has to be pretty good size actually, okay? And then, number three, once you finish that, you can pause if you need to. Pause anytime if you need to draw and then come back, okay? But number three, it says label the 4 regions. Okay, so this week we're talking a lot about Texas. Of course, the whole class is about Texas. But you're going to see this pop up on the screen now. And you should see me also, hopefully. But I'm going to use mine. We're going to trace the different regions. We're going to split them up right here on the map. So we're about right here. Okay, that's not great, but it's not terrible because it doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to write mountains and basins. The second one we're going to do is called the Great Plains. Now this one's a little trickier because it's a little bigger, right? So it comes out this way, comes back in, comes down, and then it ends about right there. And then we can come this way, that's fine. That's fine right there, okay? So again, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Just we're working on map skills, that's all we're doing, okay? So this right here is the Great Plains, and we're gonna write that in here, great. And remember, pause if you need to, okay? Great Plains is this whole area. All right, the next one we're gonna do is the North Central Plains, okay? So I'm gonna trace this way. Don't forget to use your map, and don't forget, it does not have to be perfect. All right, so the North Central Plains is this central area right here, okay? And we're just gonna write it out. North Central Plains, awesome. Doesn't have to be that big, you can make it way smaller if you want, okay? And then the last one is the Coastal Plains, okay? We're gonna put Coastal Plains down here. Coastal Plains, but it's this whole area. But I want to keep that area free for another reason, okay? And you can do your drawing however you want as long as you do the regions and do them correctly based up on this map that we have up on the screen, okay? So I'm going to choose a different color because the next thing on our to-do list is 3 rivers. We need to label 3 rivers. So I have this nice blue. And actually, I'm going to trade it out for a lighter blue. So, boom, blue. Okay. So let's take a look at the map here. All right. Here, we're going to do this one. Okay. So we're going to have this river coming right here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we do need to label it. And this is the Pecos River. And we could just put R period for river, okay? We don't have to put the whole thing, just R period. Now, we need 2 more, okay? All right, one of my favorites here. Coming up this way, I believe you can still see. It's right along here, and this one's going to be the Sabine River. Remember, all of these rivers are on your map. Okay? All these rivers are on your map. Makes sense that they're on the map. And we're making our own. But we need one more. We need one more. So let's use, here we go. We've got one up here that goes right along the border right here. So we're going to take our border and we're going to color over it. And I believe it goes a little more north. Right? But here it is. Now, the river that's right here on this border of Texas. Take a look. I'm not going to tell you. Read the map. Find out what the name of the river is. Okay, you might see it anyway. All right, but that's okay. So, the last thing we're going to do, we're going to name 3 landforms, okay? So, again, we've been talking about landforms this week. Well, when you see this, it's last week. But we're going to start with we're going to choose a different color. I think we'll do this one in red. And you can do yours all in the same color if you want. You don't have to use different colors. I'm using different colors so it's a little easier to see. We're going to do the High Plains. And remember, plains is our landform. Okay? Plains is the name of the landform there. All right. Now we need 2 more, right? Okay. So right here in this area, we have the Edwards Plateau. The Edwards Plateau. Another landform. So that's 2. We need the 3rd. Let's come over here. Now let's go with the Piney Woods. So over here on the east side of Texas, Piney Woods. Now remember, you can pause this video at any time if you're having trouble locating. Or if you want to choose different landforms or different rivers, that's perfectly okay. Because in the instructions, it just says 3. And it just says 3. But the regions are going to stay the same. Okay? Now, we are missing something. Can anybody tell me what that is? Yes, in the back. Correct. Our legend is empty. I was probably standing right in front of it the whole time. Now, how do we create our legend? Or should I use green? We'll use green. Okay, well, we started with rivers, so we need to label it rivers. But on the map, the rivers are blue, right? So we need to make sure that whoever is reading our map is able to tell what we are talking about here in the legend, because that's how they're going to read our map. So we're going to put in the same color that we drew the rivers with, in my case is blue, we're going to draw just a little river right here. How's that? That's pretty nice, right? And the second thing we're going to put in the legend is our landforms, okay? So I need my red back right here because I drew them in red, right? So we're going to put landforms. Now, as a bonus, for those of you who are sticking around for this whole video, let's take one more color and put one more thing in the legend, okay? I'm going to come with this. It's like a darker reddish, right? Okay, over here on the west side, we are going to put a little triangle. Oh no, my marker doesn't work. I got to find a different one. Hold on. Got to go with the trusty black. All right. Oh, much better, much better. So right here, you can see it on your map. It says Guadalupe Peak, okay? So that's what we're going to put. So make sure your legend, you can extend past your legend, that's fine. We're going to draw the triangle and color it in. And then we need to say what it is exactly. So use your map to help you with the spelling, okay? This one here, that's still on the screen. All right, guys. So now you need to know how to attach this to the assignment to turn it into me, right? And this is going to work for any of the classes you have. So stick around for a second and I'll be back.